Okay. Okay, so pre-acquisition, satu lagi what is important for you to determine is the pre-acquisition date. Kan? Pre-acquisition date is dia beli share on 1st January Act 7. Okay, so this is actually the structure lah. And then they actually ask you to prepare statement of financial position of H. Okay, first of all, you need to remember when in purchasing associate also you need to calculate goodwill. Tapi goodwill ni because goodwill in associate dia tak masuk dalam account. Macam account lain in associate dia tak remember if you watch my video earlier, you will notice that I've explained to you the host macam account associate dia tak masuk group. Kan, kecuali you ambil kira dalam return earnings, dalam investment in associate. Do you remember?
Yes, Doktor. Yes, Doktor.
Okay, good. Okay, so sama juga dengan goodwill. Kita kena, we need to calculate the goodwill of example goodwill of associate. Example earlier tu dia tak ada goodwill. So what if there is goodwill? So you need to calculate because walaupun dia tak masuk in the group account, but sometimes there are impairment of goodwill. So impairment of goodwill ni dia akan, if you remember, kalau you tengok dalam muka surat if you remember, so dia akan effect investment at cost. Nampak tak ni? Ni muka surat, this is actually page 509. Dia akan appear sini ya. Dia akan appear here. Impairment of goodwill. So kena kira. It will affect the investment at cost. So sebelum ni kita tengok post acquisition profit and loss kan. Dalam video saya tu. So I will explain about post acquisition profit and loss. Sekarang ni kita nak masuk what about if there is goodwill kan. So dividend pun kita ada tengok dah. Okay, impairment of goodwill. Okay, so kita tengok. So you need to calculate the goodwill. Okay. Okay, so calculation of goodwill. Goodwill calculation of A kan. So remember macam mana you kira goodwill? Investment minus net asset. Kan? So formulanya, the formula is actually formulanya investment minus net asset kan. Formula goodwill is actually investment minus net asset. Investment minus net asset. Net asset tu, apa tu net asset? Net asset is asset tolak liability kan? Which is equal to equity, isn't it?
Yes.
So dalam exam, you tak sempat nak cari asset minus liability. Susah. Senang sekali you ambil equity. You ambil equity. Kan? Faham tak ni? So we call it net asset tapi equity lah. Equity is actually share capital, profit. Yang ni you faham dah. Okay. So investment. Berapa how much each buy A? How much? Cost of investment.
200,000.
200,000.
Yep. You boleh tengok dalam dalam account. That's why saya actually nak it doesn't work. That is why Microsoft Whiteboard ni selalu hang. Tak tahu kenapa. Okay. Okay, cost of investment. You ambil dalam daripada investment in A. Nampak kan dalam asset tu kan? Investment is in A which is 200,000. 200,000 which is actually 200,000. So cost of investment 200,000. Okay. Minus net asset less net asset of A. Net asset at samalah macam you kira subsidiary kan. Net asset acquisition at acquisition date. So at acquisition date you remember saya kata sini biasa of course net asset maksudnya asset minus liability. But if you look at the equation, asset is equivalent to liability campur equity kan. Persamaan ni student accounting kalau tak faham lagi tak tahu macam mana kan. This equation asset equivalent macam mana you buy the asset is you sama ada you hutang which is liability ataupun you letak modal equity. So net asset is actually ni matematik je, alih L ke sini kan. So A minus liability sama juga equity. So that's why kita in this case kita senaraikan equity. Okay, so equity. Which is share capital, equity of associate lah. Berapa share capital? Tengok account associate.
400,000.
400,000, okay. 400,000, okay. Tapi dia ada changes return profit masa tu ada berapa? Masa
120,000.
Okay. On 1st January, X7H purchased 100,000 of the 400,000 shares of A. The carrying amount of the assets of A closely reflected the fair value on 1st January except for a non-depreciable asset whose fair value was 100,000 more than its carrying value. Ni fair value fair value ni. So dia beli pada 1/1 kan. So